else do I save money? Stay in your relationship. That helps. Stay in your relationship. And I know sometimes it's not easy. I mean, I was in a bad relationship. I slept on the couch so much. But here's the thing. We're okay with the couch. Women don't know that. We're okay with the couch. I don't know, maybe 100 years ago, the couch was filled with broken glass and upholstered with human hair and burlap. I don't know. But they've made quite a bit of headway in sofa technology over the years. I mean, you wedge yourself into the corner of a good sectional. For tranquility, it's rivaled only by the womb. And the alternative is to sleep next to an angry woman. Go sleep on the couch. Oh, really? I don't get to try to sleep next to the angry, the seething? That's my punishment? I can't fight off the vibe of resentment on your side of the bed? You can feel that. You can feel, yes, if you have a posture Tempur-Pedic and you jump on one side, you can't feel it on the other side. But if somebody is plotting your murder on the other side of the bed, you can feel that. That is palpable. Even if by some miracle you're able to fall asleep, she's gonna reignite the argument every 10 minutes, like a snooze button of scorn. Go sleep on the couch. Oh, not the couch. If you're gonna go to the couch, just remember to bring a bed pillow and the old comforter. You don't have to deal with the duvet, it's too heavy. It's like a dentist blanket. And if you like to lie on your back, put your feet up, you wind up with turf toe. It's not worth it. Get the old comforter, the one that's ratty, it's unsightly, but there are always 2 holes down by the toes that you can stick your big toes through and regulate the temperature. I'm warm, but I'm cool. The only thing is that my only advice is fight it. When she says go sleep on the couch, fight it so that you don't blow up your spots. So that she's comfortable sending you down there for the next argument. She's like, why don't you go sleep on the couch? Not the couch. Please, honey, please, not the couch. Please don't banish me to the room with the biggest TV in the house. Please. Please, it's too close to the kitchen with all its hot and cold snacks. Please. No, I have too many DVDs, Netflix, and on demand. Please don't make me catch up on the NBA Western Conference playoffs, please. Oh, milk. It's the only thing I really like milk for, and they advertise milk too much. I'm sick of it. Enough. All right, we get it. There's milk. What? Why are they advertising milk? Who are they targeting with this campaign? People unaware of milk? People sitting at home, oblivious to this drink, just mesmerized by the commercial, go, oh yeah. Oh shit, yeah, that would go good with a cookie. Milk, you say? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Is it milk? It's not a silent K. I just don't want to make a jerk out of myself when I order it later. Or maybe there were people who were all bummed out, really depressed at breakfast. Oh God, this Rice Krispies is so dry. If only there was some sort of beverage I could pour over it, kind of moisten it up. I tried Dr. Pepper, it was almost too effervescent. The snap crackle was deafening, and the pop, kapow! This is a great job. I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed. I love it. I've had other jobs. I've had a lot of, I used to work at Starbucks. And yes, great coffee at Starbucks. It's a great place to work. My boss, I used to wise off to my boss. Like one time, my boss, he told us we were hanging around at the cash register, and he says, I don't want you guys conjugating around the cash register. He told us he didn't want us conjugating. And I said, oh yeah, well I am, you are, he, she, it is. How's that? How's that? Then I went German. Wir sind, ihr seid, sie sind. How's that? They're like, you're Jewish, how do you know German? Well, if they ever pull that crap again, I'm going to be the first to know. I got the inside track, and I'll warn all the others. And then I got fired, though, because I wised off to a customer. And that was pretty good. Here's the story. This guy came in, and he wasn't pleased with the speed at which I was making his latte. I took my time, but I did it right. I knock you on your ass with my latte. But this guy, he was really angry. He was like, is it done yet? He gave me one of these. He's like, and I hate that. I'd rather him punch me in the face and go, because at least if somebody hits you, you can hit him back. But you can't punch somebody in the face for doing that. Why'd you punch him in the face? Well, he exhaled very briskly. That's why I punched him. He was adamant about exhaling, and so I whacked him. Finally, he gave up on me, and he asked for his money back. But he didn't say, give me my money back. He said, and I quote, give me my bread back. Give me my bread, man. I want my bread. Give me my bread. I want my bread. Can I have my bread? Your bread, sir? Did you just ask for your bread back? Why the rush, sir? What time are you due back in 1974? What do you got, foreigner tickets? Is that what's going on tonight, sir? You and the old lady checking out the hot-blooded tour? All right. What if I don't give you your bread back? What happens then? You're gonna call the fuzz on me, sir? Starsky and/or Hutch? What's gonna happen then? Why the rush? Seriously, you gonna go home and tape Rhoda? Is that what's going on tonight, sir? Oh, that's right. You don't have a VCR. Where you come from, they cost $10,000. That's a lot of bread. Okay, I understand. Here's your bread. Now get out of here, you jive-ass turkey. Thank you. I want to tell you a story of my meltdown at Trader Joe's. Now, I love that place. I love Trader Joe's. They are so thoughtful there. They're nice. Everybody does everybody else's job from the top to the bottom. It's no doubt communist. Now, the people who shop at Trader Joe's, at least in New York City, they're godless animals. They are pushy. They put their carts in the checkout line, half full, and then continue to pick up items and bring it back so that there's like this empty field of carts, and I do the right thing, and I'm standing there, and last week a woman disappeared for so long that a gap developed between her cart and the rest of the line, and so I filled it and prepared myself for a showdown. Because I knew just by the time of day and the neighborhood what was going to come back. I just knew. It was during the day, so she was wealthy, entitled, aggressive, pushy. I even predicted the first 2 words of her sentence when she returned. Because she came back armful of frozen foods, meaning she went downstairs to frozen foods, a 10-minute round trip, the audacity, nay, the temerity. She puts them into the carriage, and I knew the first 2 words. She says, yeah, no. I was ahead of you. And so I said, no, yeah. Flipped it. You were ahead of me until you went shopping. You can't go downstairs to frozen foods, come back with an armful, and take your spot in line. The best I can offer you at this point is back cutsies. And that's incredibly generous. But she was not going quietly. She pushed me in the basket and went ahead, and I'm standing, I'm like, is somebody gonna do something about this? And then I realized I was old enough and big enough to do something on my own. So I took a stand, which consisted of raising my fist, 68 Mexican Olympic style, completely inappropriate. And then my slogan was, this isn't fair! Thinking it would start a groundswell of support and the people would rally behind me and chant USA. Silence, silence. Except for a guy behind me who said, up, here we go. And then there was this eerie glow as the people raised their phones and switched from pic to vid. And I would have backed down, except the woman who cut me, after I said, this is she turns around and she says, you'll get over it. Thereby ensuring that I would never get over it. I know myself, I'll never get over it. So I picked up my basket and I jab-faked left, and she bit, so I crossed over to get the baseline on her, and she was spry. She spun and rammed me in the basket, crushing my lentil chips, rendering them useless, because they're for dipping, not for topping. Now, at this point, I'm out of my mind with rage, and I scream, that's assault! That is assault! Ring the bell, I've been struck! And that is when she realized she had been out-crazied. And she started her retreat, but she got a couple of digs in on me at the end. She said, fine, go ahead of me if it's that important to you. It is. If what's that important to me? Justice? Yeah, it's that important to me. But you should know, she says, you should know that you're allowed to leave your cart in New York City. That's how it works. Yeah, no.